Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Dancing Photog, and we're coming with another video. Now check this out. Who remembers this? This is just a couple days ago.
I love Dolph, so I can't never sound CMG. It ain't no defense, they respect, they gon' respect this shit. They disrespect this shit, I purposely gon' wreck this bitch. Who the fuck wrote it? If you ask me, you got cars and money bags.
Now, that was part of his first day out video, first day out of actually getting out of jail. But that was actually a diss towards CMG, which is Yo Gotti, Black Youngster, and stuff like that. This is related to young Dolph, you know what I mean? God bless the dead. Young Dolph, you know, was in Memphis, and he was struck down in Memphis. Now, I guess, I don't know if there was something going around like he was supposed to sign to that label. We don't exactly know. We don't know. You know what I mean? But his wife came out and she wanted to say a couple things, and we're going to get into it right now. Here we go.
And I typically don't even be struggling for words, but I am in a sense because I have chosen to be quiet for so long for so many reasons. And I'm going to be brief, but I'm going to be very direct on why, right? And this is the first time I've done this, but it literally, it's like it has come to the point to where, yeah, the time is now. And the time is now for so many reasons, right? First of all, I've never, since everything happened, right? Let's go back to 2021, right? November 17th, 2021. Immediately when Dolph was taken from us, it was like we had internet investigators, we had conspiracy theories, we had people who say they talked to the dead. It was so much going on, so much noise. The noise was loud. It was louder than it was loud as hell. You know what I'm saying? And for me at that particular time, that was the last thing that I was even engaged in. Like, couldn't nobody that don't know me, Dolph, our family, nothing about us, some people that don't know him, because people don't know him like that, right? You can't tell me what happened. Like, so I didn't even feed into it. However, it did two things. On one hand, it helped a lot. It was so many people that public cry, right? That everybody just showing their support, everybody who was just down, everybody who was up there calling the DA's office, the police department. It was so many people just who was hurt and who was demanding justice that helped things to progress along. So many people that was like, look, we gonna be our own detectives, right? It's like beauty in everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like not so beauty in, I can't even hardly get my words right. But basically I'm saying, like, that was the pro in that situation. There was so many people invested and to make sure that we figure out what happened to him, right? But then on the flip side of that, you got people who clout chasers, who just want clicks and likes and want to make money. So many people made so much money off of Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Like him being taken from us just for clicks and likes and making up shit, saying stuff like, y'all have no idea, because I did, like, it's only so, if you've been rocking with me, if you've been supporting me, and I thank God, y'all, when y'all see me strong, it ain't because I'm so strong. I've been saying that for a long time. As people were coming to attack me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was other people. I never met people in my life that's taking up for me, you know, and they like, oh, you had something to do with it, you benefit. And it's like, wait, what? Nobody believes you. And then to see people supporting the narrative and not just attacking me, attacking his family, his aunt, his sisters, his brothers, people who really love Dolph hands down for reasons way more than just making music and money and what he can do. People who genuinely love him because he was a lovable person, attacking these people. And me, I was so weak to even fight back, to even speak on it. I started doing, I don't even want to go too far. I want to stay just hit, like, say what gotta be said without going too far. But these people were attacking me. But it was people like the people who been there that was just like taking up for me, speaking on my behalf. It was like I saw a guy using, it's like vengeance is mine. I feel like I experienced that because it was people literally coming for me, and I'm like, the hell did I do? I'm grieving. My whole fucking life is upside down. Like, how can you make this about? Don't even worry about it. And I had to get to a place to stop talking. And I never said anything because I did not want to give these people fuel. I didn't want to add fuel to their fire. I just wanted, at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm praying, God, I know that you are going to let the truth come out. I'm going to rely on you. I'm not relying on people. I'm not going to rely on myself because, listen, I'm incapable. You know what I'm saying? And so literally, that's why I was quiet. And people be like, why are you not saying justice for Dolph? And it's just like, for one, even with Black Men Deserve, I struggled to even walk fully and boldly carrying that out for a long time. I was like, I don't want to keep making this a Dolph thing. I don't want to keep I don't like how this makes me feel. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't want to keep having this conversation. I don't want to keep talking about men getting killed. I didn't want to do none of the stuff. Like, it was just, didn't want to do it. And the reason I didn't is because it didn't make me feel good. But the day that I feel like, and not even the day, over this time, these 2 years, my healing journey has been all like, I done been ups, downs, lows, ups again, downs, lows. Like, the way that this journey has been for me, it brought me to a place of, for real, like a strength, a place of strength, a place of like almost where boldness, like true boldness. Like, it's like, I don't want to do nothing, but I'm here, God. Like, you brought me here. You placed this in my lap. You took my brother from me. You took one of my right-hand people from me. You know what I'm saying? That if I go through the hardest shit in my life, this man gonna be right here. You took him from me. It started there, but you also took my man from me. The person who, if anything like this would go on in my life, the person who's going to get the shooters or whatever the case may be, if it's some calamity type of shit going on, you took that person from me too. You could left me damn near with nobody. And that's what I felt like. I don't want to cry. I'm not coming on here to cry. But it's like I felt like everybody was taken from me. In the same breath, people coming at me. And I felt weak, and I felt like, why me? And then I realized through going through healing and going through just like going to God, like literally praying, like surrendering, like doing everything that I felt like I needed to do that maybe I should have done a long time ago. Once I did that, and I literally just kind of submitted, and I just like really pulled back and stopped trying to look for every fucking body else to be my damn defense team. I started to feel stronger. I started to feel like I ain't scared. I started to feel like fuck fear. Because at the end of the day, it's like you was given this. It's not by chance that you was given all of this. It's not by chance that all of this stuff happened to you. It's not by chance that your brother was taken. It's not by chance that Dolph was taken. It's not by chance that all of these things are happening. I don't understand why. I don't like it. I don't want to do it, but it was like, you got to. And when I accepted the challenge and the charge over my life that I got to be the voice, he can't speak for himself. I got to do it. His family got to do it. Like, we got to do it together. It's not going to get done. You can't silence your voice. He gave you a voice, and he gave you a big ass voice. It ain't even too many, like, that's your gift. You can speak. You can talk. God gave you a voice. You got to use it. So how can I not use it for the person that I love the most? The person who is the most pure to me. The person that taught me so much about just having a clean heart. Like, y'all probably like, man, he was a trapper. He was this. Like, it's like when you strip a person, it's like ain't nobody perfect, right? Ain't nobody perfect. No, he wasn't no damn preacher. He wasn't a pastor. But when I'm telling you about people that have, it's the elements of their heart, the fibers of their being that makes them a good person to their core. That's what he was. And he taught, I feel like the person that I am today, I wouldn't be me today if it wasn't for Dolph. I would not be who I am to the woman that I'm proud to say that I have become. I wouldn't be that person if it wasn't for him. So the last thing that I could be fucking doing right now is feeling like I cannot go hard for him. He can't go hard for himself. My brother can't go hard for himself. These people who had my back for all my life, my brother all my life, Dolph the last 10 years of my life, they can't do it. They don't have the voice no more. They've been silenced. So me, I'm at this place where it's like, I gotta do it. I don't want to do it. It's not something I'm just happy to do. I feel it's like, even though I'm not in a space of being fearful, at the same time, I do think about like, damn, this is not, you're just a woman. You're just a woman taking on a whole lot of risk. And I don't like it, but I gotta do it. And I'm at this place where I'm just like, God, if you got me out here, if you gave me all of this, you placed this in my lap for a reason, apparently, you gotta protect me, because listen, I can't be silenced no more. And I'm taking the charge. I'm walking through it. I'm walking in it. So that's where we are today. So now that I'm at this space where I'm like, it's almost 2 years, things are happening that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, communication ain't up to par. Just all of these things is like, wait, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Answers, please. Why are y'all like, I can't even be at liberty to just be so specific for real. But at the end of the day, I mean, we see what's going on. A lot of times when you find out information, I'm finding out too. It's people being protected. If I believe, I feel like it's a lack of due diligence being performed. And I try to be silent, to not say anything, to not be in nobody's way to where it's like, oh, I didn't want to offend nobody. I didn't want to have anybody like, dang, she throwing us under the bus. I really did not want to do anything, because it was like, I'm gonna give y'all a fair shot to do shit right. But I feel like that has been taken for granted. And like I said, I just think that it's a place and it's a time for everything. And it probably wasn't no better time than now to even speak up. Like I said, like, just the way that people were attacking me, y'all have no fucking idea. If you know, you know. But if you don't, you probably think I'm lying. So then when like it comes down to like when Stephanie, my homegirl Stephanie, when she experienced with her loss with Rock, it was like it sent me into a whirlwind of like, it was a trigger, because I'm like, why are y'all, I mean, listen, think what you want to think, say what you want to say, but when somebody is going through life like that and they have to witness the loss of their loved one, attacking them is some foul shit. And I could not say nothing. I had to say something, because I'm like, that shit is bold. And what y'all don't know, once I said that, is that people did that to me, and I was fucking people photoshopped me into places. They wanted me to address them, and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't give them the fucking satisfaction to believe that I'm about to give you another click or like or whatever. The shit has definitely died down, and I pray that God keeps their asses silent, because it's like, that shit is foul, bro. What type of heart do you have? None. Apparently, why would you do that to somebody? But it was done to me. It was done to her, and it triggered me, and I literally went into this protective mode. I think that's just how I was created, just to always want to take up for somebody who can't take up for themselves. And here I am. So by me posting what I posted, by me asking people to join in, like, I literally want us to get that energy back that when he first was taken from him, how people was up there calling, we can't let up. Because when I saw, shoot, I don't even want to, I gotta watch what I put my mouth on. I don't even want to try to manifest anything that ain't intended. But I can tell you, I was triggered again when finally 20 years later, we hear the outcome of Tupac. And it's like, that shit is a long time. I rebuke that for over here. We not even, don't even think like that, because full justice will be served, period. And that's all I'm standing on, period. So I know that it's going to have to take support of not just a couple people. It's like everybody who loved him, every rapper that makes songs about him, with him, yo, you profess your love, I'm gonna need you to stand up. I'm gonna need you to send a letter, make a call, make a post to really demand justice. If you ain't trying to just worry about, you know what I'm saying, if you, I don't want it to affect my situation. If that's where you stand, that's cool, stand on that. But just know, like, that's some fake ass shit. And I'm not calling anybody out or anything. I'm just saying, for every person who say they love Dolph, I just feel like, listen, stand on it. Stand on it. Every artist that he puts you on, stand on that shit. That's what the time is for. If you don't got the boss to do it, fucking get the fuck out the way. Don't keep trying to use him for clout. Don't make another dollar off his fucking name if you ain't willing to put your motherfucking mouth in places where it deserves to be. That's how I feel about it. I don't care about the money. Yeah, you can be like, well, you gonna make your kids gonna get money off the spends. and don't give a fuck. Period. Don't care. It's not about none of that for me. None of that for me. The money, you got to understand. Dolph was such a generous person. If he gave to everybody else, how do you think he was with his family? The people that was there who knew him. So it's like, we're going to be straight regardless. I don't have to make money off his name. All I will do, the things that I'm doing, it's all in purpose. Black men deserve to grow old. It's not about the money. Never will be for me. And I stand on that. I don't say never, but I can say never. God be my witness. And I say this so much because my authenticity is so many people that's just so full of shit. And I see it. We all see it. But I stand 10 toes down. I don't swear to God. I say, God be my witness. And if I be on some bullshit, you can strike me down. You can strike me down. Literally, you could shut this whole live down right now, because guess what? I stand on nothing but facts and business. And at the end of the day, it's not about no fucking money ever. Period. And never will be. Never will be. Because the person that I'm going hard for, guess what? This man, it was never about the money. Yeah, he probably talked hella shit like it was, but I guarantee it was never about the money. And that's what makes him so different for all the niggas that's out here. Period. It ain't about the money. He ain't caught up in it for the fame. He's talked about it, and I know y'all probably like, well, he made music about it, but he stood on that. It wasn't about the money. And with me, with his family, the people who love him, all we want is justice to be served. Period. Point blank. The end. So if you fuck with him, share, call, do something, write a letter, let these people know that, listen, no, y'all got to make some noise. Listen, Memphis, I'm gonna tell you, I say it's like the tale of the twin cities. You got, it's real. We don't know all the facts. I'm not about to speak on some shit I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's a small town, and you either on one side or the other. And it's a whole lot of people that got relationships with people in places, right? That's just how shit goes, right? Let's be honest. So if anybody is protecting somebody because you're in a high place and you got a relationship, we want to annihilate that shit. Period. And I'm going to call it out, and I'm going to call a spade, because at the end of the day, it needs to be done. And I don't think it's too many people who got the balls to say it because it ain't been said. And for me, I had to grow some balls. I'm a female, 100%. And I had to grow some fucking balls to be able to stand up here and not give a damn what comes after. Because once I log off this live, I'm going to still stand down on mines. Period. 10 toes down on mines. I mean, a woman and all, don't listen. It's gonna stand firm on it. I'm not scared. I can't be scared. I'm not scared. I've already lost the most precious things in my life. It's like, what is there to be scared of? You know that loss can happen like that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all I'm asking is for people, if you love and if you respect, and if you got a little bit of energy left up in you, because life be lifing for all of us. Make no mistake about it. I know what you're dealing with with your life and your family, and just shit be going on. And I don't even mean to burden anybody to ask you to step in on my behalf or on Dolph's behalf or whatever, because that could be seen as selfish, right? But it ain't about selfish. It ain't about none of that. It's literally like, if you got a little bit of energy, if you got some extra, let me make a phone call today. Do it on Dolph's behalf, because he deserves it. He deserves to be here and all of that. And for everybody that just, you know, like if that's not where you are, it's cool. Move to the side. But for the people who really want to see justice be served and not let another, I mean, it happens every day. You know somebody, you got a cousin or something. This shit happens every day. Our men be taken off the streets like the shit don't matter. Like, it's literally like, our men be taken, like, it's like your man, anybody watching, your man can leave the house today with an honest job. He just started a business trying to make a living for his family. And literally, guess what happens? He don't make it home because somebody out there that look just like him plotting and scheming on his life. And that shit is foul. It's so fucking foul. When I say black men deserve to grow old, I look at so many other nationalities and they just be old as hell. Like, not to say nobody gets old, but we got it hard. It'd be hard for a young black man to be an old black man. A person I love to see, like how he has flourished, is like Project Pat. It's like, you've seen him in his past, but now to see the mature man that he has become and grown into, that's a blessing. And when I see him, and when I see him trying to reach back, when I see him trying to instill wisdom and all of this different type of stuff that I see him doing, I'm like, that's really what we need more of for our men to grow old, to be able to see like the mistakes that they made, live the life you made, because ain't nobody perfect. We ain't living no perfect life, but you able to like live that version of your life. And then you able to reach back and kind of let a young person know, like, I've been there legitimately. And at the end of the day, man, it's a better way. And this is how. So you could be that mentor. You can be that big brother. You could be that dad somebody never had. And that's what he is to me. That's what when I see him, it's like, man, just nothing but mad respect. And it's others too. Don't get me wrong. Deion Sanders, the same thing. Different scenarios. But it's like these men that grow old. They grow through just life and experiences, and they able to help somebody else. That's what we need more of. But it's not gonna happen if we keep on taking the strongest soldiers out the game. Like, it's like, oh, just plucking them. Like, bro, it's not even that serious. This shit is some rap shit at the end of the day. Dolph not here because of some rap shit. Somebody got mad or you know what, let me not even, because I don't know the facts, because the facts are not just plainly clear. But if I were to guess based on the history of things, rap shit, bro. A song or two, some ego shit. No. Let's take that. Let's break that down even more. Ego shit. He not here because of ego. That's a spirit. If anybody just want to call a spade, it's a spirit. And he's not here because of some ego shit. And even if you say, well, he possessed the ego, at the end of the fucking day, we killing people because of a bruised, a scarred ego. What is even, like, people get killed every day because you disrespected me. Nipsey Hussle not here because the old boy said he felt disrespected. You're taking a life because you feel disrespected. That's the weakest shit ever. What are you talking about? Nigga, go home and cry. What the fuck? Go home and cry. Go home, lay your head on your fucking pillow and cry. If you that bruised, if your ego's that hurt, you hurt, huh? You big hurt. The shit is dumb. And it's not just Dolph that's experiencing this or Nipsey. It's some of everybody. Young black men being taken like, dropping like flies because of bruised fucking egos and people talking about lack of respect when a nigga don't even know what respect is. Let's call it what it is. You talking about you disrespecting me, nigga. You don't even respect your damn mama. Come on now. Like, let's be honest. People just, it's like, what is respect to you? Define it. What are you standing on? What principles are you standing on? And a lot of people ain't standing on shit but shaky ass ground and taking lives like it doesn't mean nothing and leaving fucking people just here to clean up the mess and shit. And it's foul, it's bold, and I can't be silenced no more. I can't not speak on it. I can't. I can't. That's where it is. So like I said, I ain't about to take up your time. I ain't about to sit here and just go even more. If you got a little energy, if you got a little time, reach out on behalf of Dolph because he deserves it. He deserves it for so many reasons, especially Memphis. Memphis, listen, I'm going to need y'all to stand up because he was there as he always was, and he always did, showing up for Memphis, always showing up for Memphis. And I just be like, I ain't going to say to Memphis, don't. Memphis be super supportive, but it damn near be some disappointment there too. Memphis, I'm going to need y'all to stand up for Dolph, period. Because, listen, he couldn't stay away from fucking Memphis. He moved away to get away and still made his way back because of his love for Memphis. So if anybody gonna do some standing up, it's all these places. Texas to stand up, hands down for Dolph. Man, it's so many places. California at stand up. Memphis, listen, it gotta start there because that's where he was taken, looking out for Memphis. So Memphis, look out for Dolph. And I know it's hard. You got to pick a side and maybe a little fearful. Like, I'm kind of scared to show up and speak up. I feel you. Pray about it. Make your decision and show up for Dolph. And that's all I got to say. Listen, Dolph Day is on November 17th. The hardest day of the year for me. Literally. His birthday is, I can just smile and look at videos and just like, God, thank you for making him. Thank you for planting the seed in his mother's womb, God. Thank you. Because I got to experience him out of that. The day he was taken, it's like the hardest day of the year. The day you couldn't have paid me to believe when I started my day that I was going to end it the way that I did. And he was there, being there for Memphis. He was there, being there for the people, the citizens of Memphis, trying to give back. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to give. That's what he was committed to doing, is giving back. And as much as that ain't it'd be hard for me to getting that spirit of Dolph. But I say, long live the spirit of Dolph, because I got to tap into that spirit, because I know how meaningful that is. And it's like turning a bad day, a painful day, into a purposeful day. That's what Dolph Day is all about. So if you're in Memphis, if you're in Chicago, if you're in Atlanta, tap into seeing what Dolph Day is all about. You can follow them, Dolph Day, Item A Foundation. Tap into them so you can. It's a date of service. It's where you serving somebody else. It's where you're putting you're putting your ego to the side. Right now, we killing the ego for the day, for the week, if you may. You know what I'm saying? But literally, where you stepping in and you helping somebody else. You helping somebody else that just need a little bit of assistance, because we all do. And the same spirit that Dolph did for years. For years, I watched him, man. Like, the way I fell in love with him, we would go out to eat. Somebody be like, can I have y'all leftovers? I mean, we'll go back in the store, the restaurant, get them something to eat for today, give them money for tomorrow or the next day after. And I just was like, oh my God. It was like the sexiest thing ever. It was like, I just used to tell my friends, like, I just love his heart. He'd be busy as hell, and it'd be hard. It was hard building a relationship with him, because he was busy and he was focused. He was driven. He stood on business. But I knew he loved me, and I knew he had an amazing heart, and I was willing to make accommodations for him in all of that. And I made the best fucking decision I could have ever made in my life. Not for no type of fame, money, or anything, because I got to experience a man that was so fucking real. It ain't too many. It's like he was cut from a cloth. Look, Diane, Adolph, I don't know what y'all was doing when y'all made him. I don't call Mom Pops. That's what I call him. But I'm just, Mom Pops, I don't know what y'all was doing when y'all made him. But y'all cut him from a different cloth. And that's what I'm thankful that I got to experience. That's what I fell in love with. That's the person I fell in love with. All that other shit you can have, but experiencing the most. I used to tell him, like, you like David in the Bible, a man after God's own heart. I always said that to him, and I feel like that's what it was. That's the character. I loved his character, the principles that he stood on, and for that, I'm committed. The type of woman that I am. The type of loyalty, like what loyalty look like. People talk about loyalty all day, but my loyalty is like, to, like, even though you gone, that love that I have for you, that loyalty that I have for you, that honor that I'm having for you, I don't care what my life shit look like. I'm not gonna be in this space forever. I'm not gonna be like a grieving widow or woman without a man, whatever y'all want to call me. Put a title on it, whatever you want to call me. I'm not gonna be here forever. One day my life is going to change and be something totally different. Who knows? I don't know. But all I gotta say is that no matter where my life turns, I will always, forever, period, honor, respect, and show up for Dolph. Period. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. So, oh my God. Like I popped put a little pin in a balloon and just released so much. That's what I feel like right now. Like, I literally feel like I put a pin in me and released so much bottled up energy in me. Stephanie just like pop me in. I'm like, listen, let me be like Stephanie, one of them ones.
We done prayed together. We done fast. We done all of that.
Listen, and this is just where it's brought me.
Yeah.
And so this is an act of obedience, period. Because, like I said, I have not wanted to do this, but I have had to do what I have had to do, because at the end of the day, he deserves it. And this is what love looks like to me. This is what unconditional love looks like to me. This is what love look like when nobody can do nothing for you no more. He's gone. This is what love looks like when you can't even further express it in no other type of way that they can receive it. So it's literally, for me at this particular point, like, listen, I'm gonna send it through. I know the spirit, like, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. I'm like, I'm gonna have to send this through the. What I gotta do, guys? You gotta blow it in the air. I don't know, but I want this to reach him. I want this love to still reach him wherever he is. whatever
Yeah.
dimension he's in, wherever he is, as an angel or whatever. I need this love to reach him because it got to go somewhere.
And it will, because what happens to the spirit? The spirit lives on
It
forever.
does.
So his spirit will forever receive it. As long as you stay in the spirit, when you communicate to said spirit, to his spirit, to any spirit out there, as long as we stay in the spirit's gonna live forever.
Whew. Listen, yeah,
You got this. I just wanted to come on and show you some love, give you some love before I get on this flight real quick.
I appreciate it.
I love you. I miss you. We're gonna catch up real soon.
I know. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I really, really do. Look, share, like, let them people know we not about to let up on their ass. We
Mm-mm.
can't. It ain't. It's not time for that. Y'all thought it was about to be easy. Y'all thought we forgot. Y'all thought that, we just twiddling our thumbs at the mercy of. Listen, the only mercy I'm at is that, like, God, listen, I'm at the mercy of you. Make this, right this wrong.
Yeah.
Reveal every hand, every person who played into the plot and the twist that took Dolph from us. Like, I want you to identify everybody. Please
Yeah.
and thank you in Jesus' name.
A
Like,
lot of revelation though, sis, does come from submission. So continue to submit yourself to him. Continue to search within like the depths of your spirit and the depths of your soul to be able to forgive whoever it is. Because everything that God teaches us, if you notice, is preparation. So he's everything that he's putting you through right now, the answers are on hold up because he's preparing you for what those answers will reveal. We want them to reveal who is who did this, who did. Once you find out who, what's going to happen from there is what really truly matters. And so that's the part that once you get that surrenderance and once you really say it don't matter who it was, I'm ready to forgive them. I'm ready to move forward when that justice is brought to me. Once you get to that level, that's when all the answers, and that's when his death will be vindicated. But until then, it'll be on hold up because he's preparing you.
listen,
He's preparing you.
I'm gonna be honest. You asked me a few months ago, probably last year, like, have you
Have you
forgiven me?
forgave?
I was like, Stephanie, I'm talking to you later. Listen, I don't even know who. I think I told you I don't know who to forgive. So
Yeah.
probably until I
Yeah.
know who to forgive, then I'll start
But that's the thing.
forgiving.
It's not for us to know who. We just have to get to a point where we're so selfless. It's almost like where our walk every day is like, it don't matter who I'm righteous to. It don't matter who do me wrong. That's a separate thing. But now we get to the point where we're like, it don't matter who has done this, whoever it is, I'm going to get to the point where I forgive them no matter what. And when you get to that point where you're like, I forgive them no matter what, that's when justice will be served. You have to get to that point where it has no, because what does it matter if his name is Justin, if his name is Sean, if he's a doughboy, if he like my father's murder, if it's his best friend, if it's a cop that was in house with him. Once those results come in, the test of it all is what will you do once he reveals it? And that's the whole reason why it's not being revealed, because we have to get to a submission, a place of submission where no matter who it is, we forgive them. And when we're at that place, God's gonna reveal it. And then it's not even gonna matter. It's not gonna matter anymore.
Well, he got to keep pruning me for that. Cause listen,
And you gonna get there. You gonna get there.
that
But
that
know that that's the first step.
and and I'm not gonna. The thing is that I'm gonna be honest with you. Last year, I had a guy on. I was doing Heal the Hoods, right? And this guy named Quan. His story, I believe what you're saying because of his story is like a testimony to that. He literally got shot. He told the story of how he got shot like 16 times in his back. Just somebody tried to, like, he literally was just going to Kroger. Somebody tried to rob him, right? They tried to take his car, shot him like 16 times in his back. And the first thing he thought when he got like back conscious and everything is like, I want to talk to them. I forgive them. And I'm like, everybody was just like, what? If you see this man today, you can't even tell they told me he'd never walk. He got shot 16 times in his back. I mean, come on now. Like, let's be like, They didn't think he was going to live, not even walk. This man can move every. When I tell you the way he's flourishing right now in his life,
But
I'm
that's
like,
why.
I know why. Because
But
you
that's
the
why.
this man mentor. He wrote to the person who shot him 16 times. That's the most to the day I die. That is going to be the most inspiring story of forgiveness to me. You know what
But
I'm saying?
write
Just
that.
because,
Ask God. Search my heart for me. I gotta. My flight's boarding now.
yeah.
Huh? You said I have a what?
I said I can't help but to hear when somebody's talking about the Lord.
Yeah, we talking about God for sure. Yeah, because He's the way.
No.
For sure, He's the way. Listen, God is separating us, right? And we got to get to a point where the things that are above us, we give to Him. And so, I'm gonna get on this flight before they leave me. I love you so
I love you
much, but we're gonna
too.
talk more about this. And I kind of felt a hesitance of you getting to me, but he orchestrated this conversation because we need to dive more into the prayers that will set us up for you to get to this point. Because he's inspirational for a reason. Because you need to get there. You got to get there, and I got to hold you accountable as my sister because I need full total healing for you,
Right.
and it's on backup with the things that he's telling you to do. And when we don't listen to him, it's the same thing as disobedience. So how
Yeah.
can we go out and how can we preach this gospel if we're not taking the chance to be like, yo, it don't matter who it was. I forgive you. It don't matter what you did. I forgive you. When you get to that point, it's not for the person. It's for you. It's for you. So I'm gonna call you when I get back to the crib. I love you, and
Love you too.
you know, keep using your platform as they go with you on the story because there's so much more to it that's going to come, especially in your healing. But just keep finding those prayers and finding the things to say to God to make sure that he gets you to that point. I love you, baby. I gotta go.
Love you too. Bye. Safe flight,
All right.
y'all. Oh my God. When I tell you, even this live is so impromptu. I'm about to go because I'm starting to shake now. I wasn't even feeling like that type of adrenaline. But it's just like it's just the obedience. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to come on here. I'm looking like this is one of my. I ain't even try to get nothing prepared for myself for today. My whole day today, when I woke up, I thought my day was gonna go one way. It has gone completely another way, and I just surrendered to it. I was just like, okay, well, obviously this ain't about to go the way I thought it was gonna go. Got it. But at the end of the day, that forgiveness piece, I'm not gonna sit there and lie to y'all. God gonna have to be with me on that one because that's something hard. That's something. As I even try to think of what that looks like, it's like that right there. That's another type of level of That's different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's different. And I pray one day that I do get there. I don't, but I'm not there. I'm not there. The only place I'm at is like, look, can we just identify? Get me to that place. But if I don't know. I just gotta simmer on that. I gotta meditate on that. I can't even just speak too much on that. I can't even put my mouth. I be so like so sensitive on what I speak on and what I say because I realize when I tell you so much power, when I look over my life and everything that I have professed in different types of ways, and it be like, dang, I said this, I said that, I said this, it be coming to pass. So I don't want to just say, I gotta watch what I put my mouth on. But at the same time, I'm just gonna have to say, yeah, God, like put up a prayer up to just say, God, like really just be with me with that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be obedient because someone just told me just go into prayer now. I'm about to go into prayer. Oh, God, listen. I'm gonna post this after. I just posted today like 333 is the number. Oh my God, listen, I'm about to go ahead and pray. I'm about to pray. I'm about to pray because, like I said, it's something that just was placed on my heart to do, and I'm about to close out because I don't even want to take up no more of y'all time. But listen, dear Father God, I come to you as humbly as I know how, just to say thank you, God. I thank you for my clarity. I thank you for my peace, God. I thank you for my healing. I thank you for my strength. I thank you for the appointment of people that you've placed in my life, from the people that I know to the people that I don't, who have supported me, God, who have been strength where I have been weak, God, who have just encouraged me, just all of the people, with so many people that you placed on my path to help me through the hardest time of my life. God, it's so hard. Like, you understand how hard it's been for me to carry out this task. As many times as I show up and I have on a face of makeup and a smile, and it's like everything is okay, you know, deep down inside, I'm hurt to the core, God. I'm hurt to the core, but it's like I still feel your comfort, your love, your protection. And I just thank you so much for it, God. And I just ask you to forgive me for a hardened heart to where I cannot forgive right now, God. I'm not in a place where I can forgive, but I ask that you allow me to have a softened heart to where I can forgive, where I do grow to that place, God. Because if that's what it takes for an abundance and an overflow of blessing and revealing to happen, I ask that you submit me right in that space. I don't surrender to the forgiveness. I surrender to you, and you will bring about the forgiveness that within my heart, because I'm not there, God. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not there, but I pray that you get me there. And I pray through getting me there, God, that so much revelation does come from it, because it deserves it. Dolph deserves it. Our family deserves it. His mom deserves it. His dad deserves it. His sisters, his brothers, his cousins, every person who loves him deserves for a full revelation and full justice to be served. His fans, his supporters, people who've been rocking with him for years, they want justice to be served. Everyone, it's like an open womb. As long as this is a situation that just goes without a final verdict, God, without full justice being served, it just feels like you can't properly heal. And we all want to heal. We all want to heal and come to a place where we can just accept what is. We can maybe even get to, through you, forgiveness, but we need to come to a place of healing. And I just ask that you just help us all through that process, that you be with us as Dolph Day comes, that you cover us, that you allow us to go strong in a day of service, God. It's not about Dolph, it's ultimately about you. We give you all the glory. Someone said to me once, God, in Dolph we trust, and I had to correct them. In God we trust, and Dolph we love. It would be no Dolph if it wasn't for God. It would be no Dolph. And let's make no mistake about it, that you always gonna get the glory. Then I stand firm on that. But we will continue the spirit that you allow him to have on this earth. We will continue to carry that spirit out, that spirit of love, that spirit of giving, that spirit of humility, God, that spirit of just charismatic compassion. We're gonna carry that out, because that's what it's meant for. That's what it's meant for. I come to you asking for all of these things in Jesus' precious name. Amen. Thank you, God. Thank you, y'all, for joining. Thank you for who stayed on. I hope y'all be blessed for the weekend. I hope I see y'all show up for Dolph Day. And wherever you are, find somebody to serve. And just thank you for y'all time.
Yo. Everybody continue to send prayers out to young Dolph's wife. And first of all, the whole Memphis area. And the whole, hopefully this beef, if there's any beef, hopefully it's stopped and it's gone. Thank y'all guys for checking in. Continue to pray for young Dolph's wife. It's your boy Dancing Photog. We out of here. Peace.